Hi everybody, welcome back to the In-Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, that's Jack.
Hello everybody, welcome back.
And we're back. So now we're going to do something that my father used to always ask me to do. I've never done it before. Apparently my step-grandmother's big into it. Shout out to Mom Pat, how you doing? This is a fried cornbread thing, and we're going to throw in some sausage because just fried cornbread doesn't seem like it'd be enough. So before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell. Yeah, all the description stuff down in the doobly-doo. That's where we're going to have our full recipe. If you need the list of any of this stuff, it's going to be down there. And let's get into it. Alright, so you're going to need cornmeal first and foremost. That's the basic stuff you're going to need. You're going to need some flour, water, milk, right? A little bit of onion, not a whole one egg, some jalapenos if you're into it, a little bit of salt, and some oil. And we're going to add in some whataburger pork sausage. We always wanted to try this. Texas, it's from Chicago now, but we're going to try it out. So, onion, we only use a little bit of this. Just slice you off a little nub if you're into onion. Right, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
makes it,
you don't need it really.
A little more flavor rather than just straight fried cornmeal. So take it, slice it, and dice it. Get it as small as possible so it doesn't, have big chunks of onion in your cornbread. Just mouthful of cornmeal and onion.
Either way, it does not sound appetizing.
Yeah. And then we only used half a jalapeno here, right?
Tiny pieces.
That down. Both of those are very much optional, not required for this at all. And you got your 2 cups of cornmeal in there, a quarter cup of flour, a little bit of salt. Right? Then go ahead and scrape all your veg in there. Crack your egg into it.
Could you add sugar to this?
If you want sweet cornmeal, I guess.
I mean, it's better than cornmeal.
I don't know, if you just want a pancake, we got a video for that. So your water milk goes in here and then just beat this. Now this would work a lot better if you had a blender, one of those hand blender things. Now that I think about it, we had one. We've used it before, and I'm sitting here using a fork like a schmuck. Now it's going to look lumpy. Now get a little bit of this oil to put in here. I added it later just because I get tired of having to fight it when there's dries in there because it clumps to everything. It makes it even worse. So if you get it smooth and put the oil in later, it works a lot better. In my personal opinion. So you put that in there, make sure it's whipped around, make sure all the lumps are in there, or just the onion and the jalapeno, and you go over the thing. So get you a skillet and start your sausage over here. Now, I'm used to it frozen, cut the patties, that way it makes it real easy. But if it's not, you're going to have to squish it out and just get pork juice on your hand and make patties.
This is the first time we had thawed pork sausage, I think.
Right. Now, we lucked out we got this little cast iron that we were working on before, and it's perfect size for this. So you take it, get it warm, put a little bit of oil at the bottom just to float it. Just coat on the bottom. It's like you're making a pancake, but you're using that stuff. Now, you got your sausage cooking at the same time. Don't neglect it. Make sure it's cooking on one side, it'll get sticky. Always press it. Dad used to say that's pushing the flavor into it. Or basically just squishing the grease out of it, making the insides cook better. They're closer.
This is some actually rather lean sausage. I was kind of surprised.
It was from the whataburger stuff, so I expected it to be really greasy and really over the top. It was actually good. Now, once your oil is kind of warm, you can test it with just a drop. We just use the ladle. And 1 ladle full makes 1 perfect. So you want it to bubble around the edges. You don't want it to pop and all that kind of stuff. So if it's too high, you can always turn it down. Keep an eye out on the edges, right? See if it bubbles. See if it cooks around the edges first. If it gets to cook on the edge first, turn it down. That kind of stuff. Just let it cook. Now once it's cooked, flip it over. Put the liquids out on the bottom. You see it's kind of browning around the edges there. That's what you want on both sides. And then that's it. Once it's done that on both sides, pull it out, put it on your secret, paper plate on the paper towel, or paper towel and paper plate.
These cook fast.
Right. Very, very fast. It's kind of like a pancake at the end of the day when the skillet's nice and warm. Now, careful when you drip. Got to wipe that up. Now, you got to keep an eye on the sausage. Now, my sausage, I usually cook a little more than my burgers and stuff because it's pork and I'm terrified of it, even though we live in the States. So, even just a little bit of brown, like right here, isn't enough. Like I try to get it darker brown on the inside. Squish it, grease out of it, push that flavor into it. Take that flavor. Take it all.
See, I was always told not to squish that meat.
You've never been a smash burger?
No, I've never been a smash burger.
Oh, well, they smash the burger. So, like, this is the brown I was talking about. Let's get on the other side. Once you flip it over, you get that deep brown on it, starting to brown on the other side, squish it a little bit. If it's getting too cooked in the middle, there's a little piece in there, put that big piece that's on the outside towards the middle. That's old mom's trick. She taught me. It always gets hotter in the middle. Now, paper towel on your paper plate. Pull those out. Some to the side. You could eat these cornmeal things by themselves. right?
It's pretty sad though.
But yeah,
Cornmeal.
if you got the money, and it costs like $1 to do the cornmeal stuff. So we got the sausage for $4. We can splurge on some more expensive sausage and try that out. Now the grease, if you got an egg or something you want to try, throw it in there. Throw it in there. Be sure to use this thing when you're grabbing. I burned the crap out of myself grabbing that
Cast iron retains heat.
Yeah,
just so you know.
So what I did is I thought it was going to be a little bland because it's just cornmeal. So if you add salt into the mix, it's fine. So I added cayenne pepper, added some garlic powder, right? Just put it in there nice and seasoned up. Some straight black pepper.
Yeah, a lot of black pepper.
And instead of just putting salt in it, I got the Tony Chachere's stuff, right? So it's got a little bit of the Cajun seasoning and the salt taste to it.
Yep.
All right, so you take that, use your fork, whip it around. Again, be sure to scrape it off the sides because that dry gets to the sides and it sticks really easy. Yeah. Be sure to knock that around. But you can season it with anything. I mean, whatever you're into, I guess. If you want to try something different and let us know how it went, let us know. Like, I'd always heard about these, never got to try them. So, like I said, browning on one side, starting to brown there. These are gorgeous. Taste great. Put them next to that sausage. You can just sit around and eat them once they're good. You know, don't drop them, and don't do it on camera. So, again, that costs like $5 with the sausage being like $4. So it's really good, really fast. This is something Dad was always telling me about, so I decided to try that. Hi, Dad. So I figured I'd let you know. Made enough to feed me 3-4 times. So there you have it. Yeah, a quick, southern breakfast of fried cornbread, which apparently is really big with the old people, which I can expect because it feels kind of like it might be flavorless, but it really tastes good once you put the jalapeno and spices in it. Sausage, can't go wrong. That's the whataburger stuff, right? And first time we've tried that, it was actually really low grease. We thought it was going to be really greasy and stuff, but it was actually really good. So, I mean, it's from Chicago now, so I can't really complain too much, but I'd recommend it. It's pretty good. So, there you have it. Let's go on to the next one. You can find us on YouTube. Well, you can find us all the time, but we upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find us on Instagram at Living Between, or on Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there, on Pinterest or Patreon with the same tags, and we'll see you next time.